I'm still muted. Welcome, my friends, to Anime Sports Center. We've gathered here a meeting of the minds, a meeting of geniuses to discuss the most important issues in anime today. Obviously, with me is my sworn enemy but closest co-host, Andrew Sherman. Andrew, hello.
Hello, welcome everyone. The guys at Shonen Jump said that they canonically needed a little pervert man to be involved. Hi, they invited me.
Well, thank you. Everyone's favorite little pervert man. We've also enlisted the help of two local geniuses to come in as well. We have our good friends from Kame House Party, Aaron and Vince. Hello and welcome to Anime Sports Center.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having us. Excited to talk anime sports with y'all.
Yeah, thank you very much. Glad to be here. Who the strongest and the strongest boy who has the most.
That's right.
Yep. Now, I want to open up with a very specific question. I had polled people, asked around for what are thoughts happening here? What's pressing on the minds of anime fans everywhere? There's some sound issues. What are the sound issues? Tell me them, and I will fix them. But who's the best coach this season? There's a lot of great coaches out there in anime. They are, they're out there. There's Kakashi. There's Master Roshi. There is probably some Jujutsu Kaisen man. I don't know. But my question to you is, who's the best coach, the best man out there doing the work? Does anyone have an immediate pitch? I'm going to throw it to Andrew.
Ooh, you know what? I gotta go for best coach. There is one guy that, I think he's an underrated coach. I don't think he gets the respect that he deserves. It's one thing to lead a team from the beginning and kind of take everyone from the start and keep going through. But it's another to kind of come in halfway through a season and save things while you're ahead. For that, I got to give Yamato from Naruto or Yamato the coach of the year. I mean, that guy does not get the respect he deserves. I'm sure I said that name and half the chat said, who?
No, you're not alone. The wood style guy with the scary face. Yeah,
exactly.
I'm with you there. I think he's a great coach. All right, interim coach for one of the greatest ninjas in the universe, the whole continuity, right? But
would we count him as a promotion? Is he someone who came from a lower stance to get to the head coach spot?
I think you hear a lot about Kakashis and Jiraiya's, and they're there from the start. They kind of shape a mind, but it takes one thing to forge something from the very beginning, but to really take that point and sharpen it, I think, he got the raise he deserved to the good ranks, and I'm not sure he'll be rewarded for it, but he should be appreciated.
Okay, I hear you. Anbu Black Ops to Dad Ops. I understand that, but I'm not gonna let you besmirch the good name of the 6 Hokage. Okay, Kakashi Sensei brought the greatest 3 ninja team, Team 7, to prominence. All right, he got the number 1 knucklehead ninja to become the ninja mayor. That can't be overlooked. Okay, and look, now I'm not throwing shade to Jiraiya. R.I.P. But look who's still here.
But Vince, that's luck of the draw on Kakashi Sensei's part. He was assigned this team. He didn't pick them individually. He just so happened to get a good hand that ninja. All right, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying the man got lucky.
That's true. A good team, a good coach does not make. But how long did Kakashi stay with the Team 7? Like, who has the longer tenure on the team if we're really looking at it?
I mean, if we're looking at on ninja missions, maybe Kakashi wasn't there all the time. All right, he got them to a good point where he could hand them off to Yamato to take them into the 4th Great Ninja War. But post that, Kakashi's involvement in Naruto's becoming of the Hokage, becoming the ninja mayor, it can't be overlooked. And even here, Kakashi had a hand in selecting the new Team 7, Boruto, and company. So, he's got the recruitment angle, he's got the tenure, he's got the purple lightning, he's got it all, baby. The copy ninja.
That's fair.
Look,
Andrew.
you can give him you give him as much respect as you want. Do we really want to give best coach to a guy that ends every game in the hospital?
Sometimes injuries can't be avoided when you're aiming for greatness. Okay? You're not
it's
trying
true.
if you're not getting hurt.
You know,
we
Andrew, you
talk-
bring up a good point. I think we're missing a coach. The safety of the team. That's number one priority on there.
Mhm.
And you know, if we're talking about safety, other students, got to talk about Shota Aizawa, Eraserhead, a class of 20 that he's coaching. He he lost his friend. Spoilers, by the way, he lost his friend when he went to school, so he knows the importance of these
Mhm.
young heroes not being cocksure, not sacrificing their lives to save the day, but also protecting themselves. Um,
Mhm.
Tough but fair. Those students are alive. Also, they have a magic nurse that makes boo-boos better. So that's great to have in the back pocket, I think, as a coach. Just
Do
an
one-
all-around steady guy, Aizawa.
Well, we're
Mhm.
talking about like again, we're talking like right now we're in the kind of like the zone of like how can people stay alive? What coach keeps the most people alive? Is that legitimately just Master Roshi? Like a lot of people have died, but have they stayed dead? They came back from their injuries just as powerful, if not more. That to me is something that I can't ignore, especially in this conversation. You're talking about a magic nurse who makes things better. What about a funny little guy with beans? He's got a whole team. He has a whole support staff.
That's true.
Master Roshi has deaths on his hands, though. You're looking at this from, end of the day, is everyone still alive? Yeah, but along the way, each person died 3 times.
And look, he never joined his team in Otherworld. You know, that's a coach that's not all in. He's not
That's
all
fair.
Mhm.
These are important questions, but I think it's time that we really cut. While we've come to the Dragon Ball section, I don't want to stay on the coaches for too long, and bring up an important thing that we're all thinking. And I don't know, I've heard whispers of on the dirt sheets. You all know Vegeta, the man, the myth, the legend, the Prince of All Saiyans. He's number 2. We can all safely say. Some people like him more, some people don't like him enough, but he doesn't have that je ne sais quoi that he needs to get to number 1 in the Dragon Ball universe. So I want to know, do you think that it would be the smart move for Vegeta to take his talents to South Beach, to Naruto, to My Hero, anything else, and where he could really thrive and become a number 1 spot? Do you think that would affect his legacy in a negative way?
You know, I was thinking a little bit about this beforehand. Should Vegeta move to get a better spot on a roster? Sure. Would he come into Jujutsu Kaisen and, immediately become the principal? Yes, absolutely. But what we're not considering is Vegeta, he's a family man. He's settled down. He's near retirement. Okay. He's looking for that destroyer spot. He's not going anywhere in his universe. Okay.
That's
Plus,
fair.
Bulma wears the pants, and that Capsule Corp retirement money is coming in sometime soon.
That's true. That's
We've-
true.
But we've seen the tapes. We've seen the tapes of Vegeta in the locker room. He's constantly frustrated about not being number one. Any
Mhm.
conversation that comes up about saying we barely talk about Vegeta. It's always about Goku. He
Mhm.
needs somewhere where he can get that, where he can get that. And I'm thinking he needs to go talk to Nerve, and they need to stop making moms into giant robots and let Vegeta fight these angels. He already has angel
Uh-huh.
fighting experience through Whis.
That's
This
true.
man could take them all out. He could stop the third impact.
Now, would it be better to have Vegeta fight them, or put Vegeta in the mom robot, or put Vegeta as the mom robot? There's so many options.
Yeah, we've seen how powerful a robot made out of a mom could be. How powerful would a Vegeta bot? I'm just saying, regular moms aren't super strong. You turn them into a robot, that's a mega increase in power. Do we see that kind of multiply with a
Is it
Vegeta
a
suit?
scale? Is it an exponent?
I mean, I'm gonna layer on something else. Is this an Ozaru robot that Vegeta is getting into? Is that something that we can possibly do? If they've got the cap room, I could see them developing something to get Vegeta in. Aaron, that was a great point. I had not thought about stopping the Angels, the third impact. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
also
put his
am
talents to use. Is what that's all I'm saying.
I'm
There's
also
only
now thinking like, no, Andrew.
Oh,
please.
I was just gonna echo that. There's only so many weird cat men that you can beat up and make them become your friend before you start wondering if you need to set your talents a little higher.
Hmm.
Last thing. M on the forehead is for moms. That's what we're going with. Not find the man now.
Copy image link browser source post.
That's why he's the best in the game. He's already posting.
He's already posting. No, actually, that brings up a good point. I've been reading Vegeta's Twitter a lot. That man does seem mad, and we bring this up in switching to other teams. Do you think that part of the thing that would help Vegeta be more at home in the Dragon Ball universe is just to stop posting?
Easier said than done. He's addicted. All right. And once you get to that level, it's almost an expectation. It's part of the training, right? He's got that PR side. He's got to keep his numbers up there. So the posting, I don't think will slow down no matter where he goes.
I'm picturing in my brain now as the more we are in this space playing together, the more I imagine a Space Jam, but it's all anime. And this isn't on the script. Who would you have in your starting five for your anime basketball team that would get a one real basketball player?
Okay.
I think you gotta put like Leorio from Hunter x Hunter in its center.
Yeah, that's a good spot. I might move him to forward. Give me Frankie as my center. And then at the 2 guard, I got Bakugo coming in. He's an enforcer, defensive stalwart. He's got all the speed, the quickness, and the aerial dynamics. Shooting guard. You know who? I'm calling in a specialist. Give me Lupin the third.
Ooh, you think he'd be a good shooting guard? You wouldn't have him at point?
Look, I've got. Look, I've been thinking about who the point guard could be, and I'm gonna look. I know he's never anybody's first pick, but give me Krillin at the point. Okay, he's got a cool bald head. He's been in some high tense situations where he's had to come up with a strategy on the fly. As long as there are no cute androids, I think I got him.
I love that idea because I can imagine Krillin playing a really Ricky Rubio style of game where he's just doing crazy passes everywhere.
He's got that key control.
I think that's a fair assessment for a team. You've got a group of personalities that will meld together well, probably not clash. We do fulfill the little pervert man role by adding in a Lupin. I think that this is a good anime team that you'll only cringe at like 1 in 5 chapters. So perfect. I think that you've nailed it.
I mean, I know we might be underage for the but depending on where you're at in the series, but give me Luffy, give me a stretchy man, and I think you build the team around that.
Okay.
Someone who can just put that ball in the hoop from across the court.
I mean, I'm seeing visions of the original Space Jam, you know, dunking from half court.
That is the classic finish.
You need Jordan on the sidelines going, did it better.
Yeah,
I take that personally.
No, Luffy's doing it. Luffy's doing it, looking at Jordan on the sideline. It's like, I dare you, old man.
I'm gonna be king of the court.
Yeah.
just chewing a big piece of meat while he's doing it.
Michael Jordan has buried his treasure in one piece. All of his rings somewhere in Illinois, maybe Charlotte.
As he stepped up to the batter's circle, he said, being good at basketball is yours for the taking.
He smiled as he struck out.
All right. So we were talking a lot of, we talked about our coaches, we talked about Vegeta. A lot of fans love anime for its fun, bubbly personalities. Your goofballs, your lovable goofs. We talked about Luffy just a moment ago. Gon from Hunter x Hunter. But that leads to a detriment in people's lives and success in their games. We see this with Goku in oftentimes he will not finish a fight because it's funner to keep it going. And I want to know from you, what kind of players out there do you think need to get serious this year? Do we need to see like wisen up, solid up, and stop playing around?
They're new on the scene. But I'm gonna say the entire Forger from Spy X, they need to get serious. We are 6 episodes in. They haven't completed any spy missions whatsoever. Yours killed maybe one person. And Anya, she can barely do math, and she's horrible at making friends. If they are going to save modern civil, if they're gonna do their spy shit, save whatever made up country that that Lloyd works for, they
It's called
have to
not
get
Germany.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, not Germany.
Vaguely, if they want to save vague Europe, they have to get serious and stop messing around and having tea and going on dates.
And see, this is a situation where I think adding Vegeta to the mix here would he crush it. Everyone he'd
Literally
clear
crush everyone involved.
He would just crush it. He would crush the opposition.
He's a dad. He knows how to help teach a kid to read. Trunks probably knows how to read. Probably.
We're all assuming. Look, I think Aaron, you made a great point. I'm gonna jump over to Jujutsu Kaisen. I think Panda's got to seriously get his head in the game. Okay, he's having too much fun, throwing hands with robots. You know, hanging out, goofing off. I need this second year, or is he a third year? I don't even know because he acts like a first year. Panda, get your head in the game and start showing me what your family can do. That's all tucked inside you. That's
It's
what
rookie playing masqueraded by just rookie. It's rookie playing just wrapped up in a suit. You know, you look like a bear. You think you can just do what you want. It doesn't fit.
I haven't seen Jujutsu Kaisen. I haven't watched this team very often, and this is a bear.
Yeah, he's a panda bear. His name's Panda.
Okay.
His name's Panda. He's a panda bear. Is there
Yeah, of
something?
course.
Yeah.
No. I wanted to make sure I was seeing correctly.
Did he have to eat a panda bear part to become a panda bear?
I don't know
panda
how
power?
many times I have to say this. He's a panda bear. His name is Panda.
I've
He
seen
goes to
3
Jujutsu
episodes.
High school.
I just know that if you eat a thing, you become a demon fighting.
That's One Piece, right?
It's
Well,
both.
speaking of, I think I'm gonna take this question next. And Jory, if you're still out there, stop watching for the next 5 minutes. I do not want to hit you with this. You know, our boy Luffy's, who I would have said about this question, I would have answered this with him about maybe a month ago, but recently he stepped up his game and gotten infinitely sillier. He somehow he's downgraded, and in doing so become more serious. And I think that there might be wisdom in that.
A
Interesting.
method to his madness, so to speak. Maybe even a mastered ultra instinct, if I could take from Goku.
So we take Luffy, we give him mastered ultra instinct, we rob the, and it makes Goku more serious. It'll make Luffy more serious. I'm gonna just type into Google Luffy ultra instinct.
You're going to get a lot of things that involve the word hockey. You're going to have a weird time in your Google result.
Gumma no, safe search on.
Fuck. Next question on my wonderful list here. Unless Aaron, I didn't hear a lot from you there. You got a take on the motherfucker who needs to get serious?
I did an entire family.
Yeah,
That's right. You
A second ago.
you roasted the baby for not.
Sorry,
doing
I
that.
didn't talk about Luffy for a second, so I guess everyone forgot. I apologize.
Look, Aaron, you're a symptom of the media glomming on to these known superstars. Everybody's all sucked into
true.
the big 3, huh? I hear you. The big 3 is the Folger family in my book.
We're
Anya,
making
you're-
a statement.
Yeah.
This next question here. So future Trunks, we know him, we love him. We again assume he can read. One of the things I want to know is, like, what are some other? He has a team of all future players, and that list is kind of small in the Dragon Ball universe because a lot of them are dead. Who do you think in the future, a future player that future Trunks would have for the future team? My immediate instinct is adult Gon, the big guy in the short shorts, long hair. I think that he shows up. I think he's on that team doing great work.
Okay. No, Gon was going to be one of my first picks, adult Gon. I'm gonna dip into My Hero Academia and give me adult Denki Kaminari. Give me adult Charge Bolt.
Ooh.
One of the highest capacity batteries ever. He's got a motor that just won't quit.
That's an interesting.
I like that. You could take out an android with that.
Go on World of Had to Die. Charge bolts there.
I mean, I'm seeing y'all are mentioning a lot of heavy, but I think port. Give me a grown-up radical Ed with with their hacking, with their genius level intellect. I mean, unfortunately, I'm at the point dead. Do not get the pupper to come along. Yeah, unless he's cyborged out, we can retcon that.
Cyborg Ein with little tank treads rolling across the ground. It's still a corgi body. But like, oh yeah, it's all cybernetic, but he's got tank treads.
All terrain Ein. Yes.
ATE. Andrew.
I think we often look at just kind of a pure action shonen approach here, but I think that what Trunks really needs on his side is a tactical genius. I think you get either the two heads of the student body council from Love is War. You get either club president or Kaguya-sama, and I think that Trunks will have a solid battle plan. They're really bringing a lot of war expertise to the table, and they're only talking about, nonviolent love. What could they do to an android? They could fuck it up.
At that point in time, though, the question remains, can they get along long enough? Can they stop competing with each other to be able to help support Trunks? That's my only...
I think Trunks has been dealing long enough with his dad and Goku, so I think that we should be okay.
To be fair, this is future Trunks, where Dad and Goku have been dead for years.
Right. Well,
I love you, Andrew.
Back. Look,
I know Dragon Ball.
You gotta hit him with the facts. Sometimes people out here posting whatever they want. You gotta hit them with the facts.
Now, we've already seen adult Naruto. Do we think adult Boruto brings anything else to the table?
Absolutely not. Look, I'm here to say I think Boruto's going to be a draft bust, okay? The burger boy, he's been left out too long and has spoiled. I don't care how spicy it is. I'm going to pass.
And I think we can trust Vince on that. He has studied Boruto's entire career, I think, at this point.
Absolutely. Look,
you've read the trades at least.
He's fully alien ninja now, and I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it.
Now,
alien ninja?
We could go with Kawaki, because that would be what if there was a Boruto that Naruto liked.
Boom. Boom.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Okay, I'll Akatsuki-fy that. That's just for me? Yep. I'm the only one reading that. No, not Akatsuki. Otsuki, I think. The progenitor, the folks that brought ninjutsu to Earth. They came from the moon and the far stars. They're not human. They're all gray, and they love eating fruit off of trees.
Are they doing? Is that
Riley?
Is that Bionicle lore?
Do you not know about the alien data ninjas?
Yeah,
data.
They put a USB in your palm, and after it downloads, you become a copy of that data ninja.
A soul can exist anywhere, even in data. A ninja can exist anywhere. It's fine. I need to.
Look, I think we're gonna hurt your head if we start talking about the ninjas that were living inside the moon. And you get to them through a portal in the base of a tree.
You just have to do what I do when Vince starts talking about Naruto. Let him finish, and
let me talk.
Slyly move the conversation to something else.
The worst part is, I ostensibly did a 10-hour podcast on Boruto, and it's all gone. I guess there's nothing left in here.
It's a testament to how little he can hold your attention and why they keep putting his dad in everything.
I saw Sasuke and Naruto fight together, and I went, "That's all I need."
That's what most people stopped watching. I kept watching the film. Okay.
Hey, would you say it was a good idea?
No, absolutely not. Hurts my heart.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to pivot. How would you fix Boruto?
I take the kid out. I take him out. I look. There is a
it's Naruto all grown up now.
Or
I just think send him off to like ninja prep school somewhere for like a few seasons. I want to see the politics of Naruto, like being the ninja mayor, going on like super secret missions, consulting with Kakashi Sensei. That's what I want to see, and I think that's what most people want to see. This spicy burger boy that hates his own father. I don't get where that's coming from. Naruto's been there. I don't care if it's a shadow clone. At least he was there. Okay, Boruto's got a great family. He's got no reason to be a little punk that he is, and I think some of his teammates are more interesting, and we haven't seen them neither hide nor hair in the manga, in the show. So if you're watching along, I'm sorry, you're not going to see Sarada grow any stronger, or Mitsuki, or whatever is going on with Orochimaru. Like, none of that stuff is coming back anytime soon. You heard it from here first.
Your pitch to save Boruto is to pivot into a novel where Naruto deals with the death of his son.
Yes, that is it.
Okay,
that is it. I want Naruto to be alone by the end, just like in the beginning.
Batman Beyond Us, Naruto living alone in a cave. I made everyone around me mad. Believe it. Tim Drake's the Joker now.
Oh yeah, there we go.
While we're talking about dads in anime here, do we think that Gene Freaks should be suspended for being a bad dad? Has anyone else watched Hunter x Hunter but me?
No, I wanted to give everybody else a little bit because I just talked about Boruto for so long.
No, listen. I'll talk about Gene Freaks. Man. Oh, hey, Andrew?
I was gonna say, all I know is that I can steal a joke from the anime sickos, which is that Jing Freaks is a guy that walked out on his son, and his son was like, "Damn, my dad left to go get cigarettes 20 years ago. I'm gonna go find out how good cigarettes are."
Yeah.
It sounds like he's a bad dad, but that's about all I know.
I think the thing is the media loves him. Okay, he's one of the constellations. He's one of the governing bodies of the Hunter Association. Whether he's a bad dad or a good dad, they're going to keep him at that position. They're not going to let him go. I think he should be suspended, but they won't do it.
They're cowards.
I mean, where are we going to draw the line? Bad. It's a slippery slope. Are we going to, suspend Goku for literally choosing to die instead of raising his children for several years?
That's almost less bad than Gene. You can't get to enough points where Gene sucks. Where Gene bailed and went to go make a video game with his friends, and then left that video game because he heard his son was coming. I was like, I don't want to fuck with this shit. And then he continues to avoid he meets his son. He sees that his son's in the hospital, and he's like, I don't care about this kid. Why would I care? And he had to get dragged into meeting him. And
sucker punched by in a meeting by Leorio.
That was great. Leorio is a GOAT, greatest of all time. I love that, man. Listen, I'm not gonna make you all sit here and listen to Hunter x Hunter if me and Vince are the only two that watch it.
I'm 10 episodes in. I'm sorry.
I think we should honor Piccolo's achievement in fatherhood though with this segment before we let it go. But
I do want to pivot for a moment. You got to give being a bad dad credit when it comes to anime. You're a bad dad to your kid. Your kid usually ends up pretty great. Is it a favor to be a bad dad if you know that you're in an anime?
This is a compelling and interesting argument you have presented here. Is it better to be a bad dad if you want?
I mean, what do we think of Bardock? Good dad?
Mhm.
I think
Bardock
we'd say
seemed to
Bardock
love his kid.
Bardock loved his sons. Okay, his sons survived the culling of Frieza. One of them has gone on to be one of the strongest in his universe, maybe one of the strongest in the multiverse. So I think absentee fathers maybe is a category we should consider. But I hear you. I think being a bad dad does give you a lot of good MC chops. You know, we haven't talked about Midoriya's dad, not in the picture, but that kid is strong as heck.
That's true. We don't know anything about Hinata Haikyuu's dad. Don't know anything about that. Can we
can't fight though?
But he can play.
I mean, his fight is above the net.
Yeah.
I got a quick question. Does Goku have a brother?
He did.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
They met briefly.
They met briefly.
It was an intense meeting.
That's right.
Aaron, you take this away.
I forgot that like the first villain of Dragon Ball Z is Goku's brother.
There was a kidnapping involved.
Right, and he shoots the beam through. No, we're good.
It's complicated.
We're good.
Families are complicated.
Look, family squabbles. Sometimes sometimes both brothers end up with a hole in their heart. You know.
And I was just like, shit, where's Joku running around? I had no idea there was a guy.
He's got, you know what? We're forgetting Goku's third brother, Turles. Okay.
Wow, he had a lot of family.
He
came from a legacy family. We just didn't know.
The tree of might. Again, Goku just loves killing his brothers.
Is there a chance that Goku is a Crusader King's character and is just like wiping out his family to try to make his way to the top?
Wow, this Turles guy is just Goku again, huh?
Yep.
I have bad news for you about Toriyama designs.
Yeah, Toriyama likes to copy paste and then do a light palette swap.
And you know what? If I could do that, they'd allow me to show up to work and just be like, I made Trunks again, and everyone would be like, thank you, sir. I do it every day. I show up to Dragon Quest every day and be like, here's a third Trunks. This one's blonde. And they're like, oh, blonde like huh? Or blonde like huh? And I'd be like, oh, blonde like huh? And they're like, okay. Now, oh, we were talking about dads. I was like, can we name one good anime dad, like full on 100% dad? Don't need to make an argument for it. Anime
Biological
dad.
or adopted family.
Yes. Legal dad.
Legal dad. Legal guardian.
Legal guardian is counts, but I want legally this character to go, that's my dad. Boogie woogie woogie.
I think Lloyd Forger's getting there.
Lloyd Forger.
That's legal. Well, forged document, so the legality is out there.
That's fair. That's fair.
You know who I'm gonna put up for this? Yusuke Urameshi's biological father, the king of the demon world. Okay, he may not have been around for the first 18, maybe 19 years of the kid's life, but when Urameshi showed up for the demon tournament, who was there for him, ready to show him how to use that demon energy? It was his S-rank demon dad, whose name I can't remember, but whose hair I certainly do. Big.
I'm getting messaged in our creator Discord right now in all caps by a fan. Ushiwaka from Haikyuu's dad apparently counts as a good dad. He just loves sports a lot. That's something.
Yep. So if you look back at Tenchi Muyo's dad, depending on how you feel about letting your son have like 5 women live with him, have all of them from space, Do you consider that good dad or bad dad?
I think that's bad dad behavior.
That's bad dad. Yeah, that's cool dad behavior, but it's bad dad.
It is cool dad. Like cool dad.
Cool
is
dad, bad dad. Yeah.
They are the same thing. It's one of those things. Like I had a parent who would often call them, "I'm the cool mom," and now I own my mother can go to hell.com. So I think they might be connected. God, now our personal chat is blowing up, so I need to move the question on, or else people outside of this sacred square, the squared streaming circle that we have here, keep getting to us. So I want to ask you, we have some One Piece heads in the house tonight, some One Piecers, whatever you call yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We've only looked for Gold Roger's treasure in One Piece. Like that's the only place we assume it's within that area. But if it was what if it was hidden further than that? Where are some other likely places throughout the anime world, the entire anime globe, that you think we could find Gold Roger's treasure hidden in that One Piece?
Look, pirates, they love burying treasure on islands.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the most famous? Muten Roshi, a.k.a. Jackie, a.k.a. Pafu Pafu himself. This man, he's got that treasure buried on his island. He has no conceivable income that we know of. He allows strong martial artists to come to his island to train / protect what he's got to save for Gold Roger. The man's sitting on some sort of hoard, if nothing. Maybe it's not Gold Roger, but he's got a stack.
Interesting. This is a harsh accusation you have levied against Master Roshi. And Andrew, you're the Fire Emblem person here. What is it called when one of those motherfuckers is a dragon?
A Manakete?
Yeah, so like, if in Fire Emblem, Manakete means you're a dragon. Dragons protect hordes. Is it reasonable to think that Master Roshi is a dragon?
He's got a big old turtle shell, right?
I'm just asking the question.
Reptilian, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Some suspect he's
Ancient.
cold-blooded.
800 years, I think.
Yep.
And counting.
And with his sister, fortune teller Baba, there's no telling what kind of illusions can be rendered to hide something.
This is true. I cut people off with this pointing. I'd love to hear other answers.
So now I've played enough video games to know that the best place to hide really cool loot is behind a waterfall.
Okay. Yes, I'm listening.
I can't think of a better waterfall to hide things behind than the waterfall at the Valley of the End, where Naruto and Sasuke had their little makeout session.
Yep.
You know, they're fighting. They're using Chidori's and Rasengans at each other. One of them's growing a hand wing. Meanwhile, right behind that water, the One Piece is just hanging out there. If only they came together to find it, you know?
No, that's a good point.
Is the One Piece is the One Piece mobile, do you think? Do you think it follows around these kind of like potentially broken-hearted conversations, these things that could have been in Naruto and Sasuke becoming friends again? Do we what if Cross No won their first game? Like what are these some of these do you think it travels to these places like that, or do you think it just happens to be where they fought because it was a pretty location?
I think it probably travels. Like I could see the One Piece seeking out someone that's strong enough to defend it against all comers. So I'm gonna say probably in one of the unused drawers in Saitama's apartment is where the One Piece is hiding. And Saitama, he knew it was there for a while, but he's off being a hero for fun, trying to get to those sales on time, and he's just forgotten about it. So
exactly,
who might find it? King. Again, a great person to have defending One Piece. Genos, of course, gonna be down to ride for Saitama and defend that One Piece against anything else. And in what is it, City Z? Things get destroyed all the time. Saitama's house, somehow, miraculously, always up.
That's true.
That's fair.
Do we have any theories on what the One Piece? Oh no, please, Aaron.
Oh, I was just going to ask, how mad is everyone going to be when at the end of One Piece, literally going to be the friends that lose, and not an actual.
It's got to be the friends you made along the way. It has to be.
I don't see it ending in any other way.
Mirror. It's just a huge mirror.
Time Person of the Year 2016, Gold Rogers Treasure. Is the one okay in chat? I'm reading this right now. Is the one piece below Nerve headquarters amongst or alongside the body of Lilith?
Yeah,
It's
how many
definitely-
moms make up the One Piece?
How many moms? It's like a Kamama, a chimera of moms create the One Piece.
I've never heard that before. I've never heard that before. Come on, I can't even say
Mama's
that.
so fat.
It's a piece of Iowan legend. Oh, I think we've got time for one more of these bad boys here. And I think we'll lob up an easy one here. Who wins in an anime eating contest? Most of these fuckers love to eat. They're always chomping on something. They're always like, I have to eat. I'm so hungry. Like, who do you think wins? Easy question.
I'm gonna.
Nope,
Aaron,
Vince,
please.
please. No,
No, please, you got something. Go for it.
Okay. From left field, but I'm gonna say Fat Gum for the fact that he is a perpetual eating machine.
That is
Eat to get
true.
fat, burn fat, do powers, repeat.
Okay.
So
You didn't.
he's got the endurance, but does he have the quantity?
I mean, I'm thinking if we're going marathon rules, this is like when you tap out, that's when you're done. Then I think he's got it locked. If it's a time event, if he's going up against like a Kobayashi, nah, he's fucked.
Game over.
4th of July. Don't get him on Coney Island on 4th of July. Man,
I figure that the day before this eating contest happens, we're gonna get a lot of things destroyed as people are just like, finally, I'm a fat anime character. Time to use my super move so that I'm really skinny for tomorrow. I bet that we're gonna get like, they gotta uncharge so that they can start this back again. So I think that like, even if it's not a marathon, Fat Gum's gonna put stuff away by nature of he's going in as Lil Fat Gum.
That's true.
And you know, I mentioned Saitama beforehand, and like Pig God from One Punch Man is a clear runner in this race. But you know, I'm sick for Naruto, and I'm gonna call in Hinata Hyuga, the Byakugan Hime, the princess of the Byakugan, the only person to win the ramen bowl, the Ichiraku ramen bowl eating contest. She outate Naruto himself. No one even came close.
Damn.
She can put it away.
Is
So
that
I'm going with-
true?
Yes.
of the few
On a-
things
on
I've
a
watched
date.
of Naruto, that is one of the ones. I think you at some point.
Mm-hmm. It's in the last Naruto movie.
Well, with that, we've reached 50 minutes, and so I want to take a second to thank the two of you, Kame House Party, Vince, Aaron, for coming on. Thank you so much for being here.
Dude,
Thank
This
you
shit has
for
been
having us.
fantastic.
This was so much fun. I don't know why ESPN doesn't have this yet.
ESPN has a thing that just runs 24/7, just has
It's getting
motherfuckers
close.
talking.
It's getting
Like-
close though. Luka Doncic
Oh.
had Trunks shoes a couple seasons ago. We're
Like, did
almost
it-
there.
Is it somebody just did a fucking pair, like a mashup with Nike, and it's just like
Zion
these are fu-
Williamson, Naruto inspired shoes. He is
some of those shoes
QB
look sick.
Yeah. Go QB
And-
mode on the court.
I would love that. I would love to just see like the kind of like, we are forced to talk about a thing for 24 hours a day. So here's the topics we come up with. Because
Could you imagine Shaq?
Oh,
So what you guys don't understand is if you're a big man like me and Frankie, you see, you're the shipwright, you're doing everything, and you're not soft. You're not soft.
Yeah, Kamehameha. That's me yelling.
Stephen A. Smith ranting about what's happening in Assassination Classroom. It's insane what they're doing over there in the Assassination Classroom. Suicide tactics? That can't work. I learned in Mach 7. It's impossible. It's impossible.
You can find these two schmucks at Kame House Party, a fantastic Dragon Ball improv podcast. Are y'all off Namek yet? Or are you still
No,
working on Namek?
never.
no.
We live. I just bought a house there. We're never gonna leave. The market was too good.
Yeah, Aaron was right. Just before the Namekians came back, prices dropped.
There was a.
It was a lull because everyone was dead and the world was going to explode.
All
Getting a
I'm saying, there were a lot
realtor
of
was a chore, but
Mhm.
we worked through it.
Thank you both. Andrew, you know Andrew, fucking Argonauts podcast minds, streaming with me on Thursday nights. Is there anywhere else that I can point people to for Kame House Party?
I mean, you can also follow us right here on Twitch, twitch.com/Kame House Party. Kame is how you spell that first word.
Mhm.
House Party. If you can't spell house and party, I don't know.
Maybe it's tutoring from Trump.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? We don't want you as a listener then.
You can't read, you can't
You
listen.
can't. Yeah.
Easy.
You must be this smart to run this podcast.
Pass
We
this
are-
literacy test.
We are, of course, raising money for Trans Lifeline. We are at $700 right now. We have
Yeah.
unlocked the Among Us game where we are all going to be playing canon characters. I'll reveal who I'm playing. It doesn't fucking matter. You don't care who I'm playing. There's so many more interesting people. I'll give you a hint. Everyone is in the same hue. And that's just a fun little hint. We're going to be playing Among Us, role-playing as those characters tonight. We have passed the late night block on... No, we haven't passed the late night block yet on tomorrow. So that'll go till fucking late. I gotta look at things. I came right off work here. I don't know what you want from me.
You're doing a
We have
great
a bunch
job.
of donation incentives. I'll get that image up during the break. But fucking until next time, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for sticking on with the moon landing. And please, let's fucking raise more money. Slap that donate link in the ye olde chat, and tell your friends to come here too. It's only gonna get better from here. Next up is Jeff Stormer's Trivia Game Show Spectacular. I'm
I
very
love a
excited to see
spectacular.
what the fuck happens there, dude. But yes, fucking bye. And I put up the desktop.